Simha Breaks All the Rules by Madhavan and Prarthana Gururaj. The season celebrations were underway. It was time for the jungle family to enjoy the holidays. Every year they thanked the jungle citizens and nature for all their wonderful gifts, the rain, hunt, food, and the many ways they all became a better jungle citizen. Simha was excited. The jungle feast was here. The lion family was always at the beginning of the group. Kiki and his monkey family leapt from branches before they swooped to the grass below. Croc the crocodile and his grandkids bubbled at the surface of the water a foot away, watching carefully. The elephant family trumpeted and everyone sat up, talking excitedly. Buzzer the bear bought 2 leaves with delicious berries and the juiciest wood apples. The cubs, elephant calves, crocs and all the birds cheered when they saw the wood apples. Wood apples were everyone's favourite. The leopards brought hunted food for the carnivores. Simha wanted a piece of the hunt and a wood apple. He knew it was important to wait, but he wanted food now. Simha said, "Kiki, why don't you distract all the elders? I will sneak by and get the best food for us. We can share it while the elders are busy." "What?" glared Kiki, brows raised high. "Simha, don't you ever learn? Come on, Kiki, we can have a full tummy even before the others start. How funny will that be?" Kiki frowned. "No, oh no, I will not do such a thing. You're on your own here, Simha." Simha shrugged. His friend just did not get it. What a bore. Where was his sense of adventure? What is the point of following rules, doing the right things, and listening to the elders all the time? "How very boring, Kiki," he said. "How very boring you are." Kiki looked down, upset. His face got red and angry. "Well, you're on your own," he said, and walked away. Simha looked around. Couldn't possibly sneak food without a friend. Suddenly he heard a voice from behind a tree. "Hello, little Simha, are you hungry? Come with me and I'll take you to the best banquet of all." Simha squinted at the tree. Was the tree talking to him? No, it was a voice from behind it. Simha prowled, searching, and saw a big, burly hyena. "Hi, little guy. You're hungry, aren't you? Come with me and I'll take you to a much bigger banquet. There are no rules there. Everyone just gets to eat whatever they want. It's that way," he said, pointing in the direction of the hills. Simha had been told not to go near the hills. "That's hyena territory," his dad had said. "We don't go there unless we absolutely have to." Simha looked at the hyena with a frown. "Why should I trust you? I don't know you." "Of course you know me," sang the hyena sweetly. "I'm MacLeod. I've seen you many times. I know we've never been introduced, but we can get to know each other now." Simha wondered, would his mother be okay with him talking to a stranger? But MacLeod had said that he'd seen him before. "My mum says that I shouldn't talk to strangers," said Simha. "Oh, but I'm not a stranger. Besides, we're both hungry, and you are, after all, a lion. What could I possibly do to you? Our banquet is right at the base of the hill," he said. MacLeod pointed to a spot a little distance away. "It's not even that far from here. I'm sure you can still see your family when you turn around. I was just offering to help because you seemed really hungry. I guess you don't need it. Goodbye." MacLeod began to trot away with his nose up in the air. Simha looked back at the table still laden with food. Everyone was busy saying hello and catching up. Yes, he thought, after all, I am a lion. What could this hyena possibly do to me? I can go and grab a bite and be back before they even start. Simha turned and yelled for MacLeod. "Wait, I'm coming. Just remember, I'm a lion." MacLeod giggled a hissy little giggle. Of course, I know that you're a lion. Come on, let's go." Off little Simha went with a big hyena. For some reason he was excited. Yeah, he was on an adventure, doing something new, while his friend Kiki sat feeling bored and hungry. He could not imagine the expression on Kiki's face when he went back with the apples, the meat, and an adventure to tell. But then, "Simha," MacLeod said, grinning, "let's take the shortcut from behind this lake." Simha looked back. He would not be able to see his family if he went around the lake. But, "I'm a lion," Simha told himself again. "I'll roar if the hyena messes with me. He wouldn't eat me, would he? Hyenas don't eat lions, do they?" Simha, let's go, Lakad urged Simha. It's a no-rules banquet. Imagine the possibilities. Lakad salivated as he said this, looking straight at Simha. Simha smiled, nodded eagerly, and followed Lakad around the lake. What a beautiful place for a banquet, Simha said, taking in the vines that trailed from everywhere, making lacy curtains at every turn. It was awfully quiet for a banquet. No one would be able to find this place among the pretty leaf curtains. As Simha followed Lakad, his dread increased. He was now certain that he had made a mistake, especially since the birds had stopped chirping and there was nothing but leafy vines rustling in a faint breeze. How much further? Simha asked now in a small voice. Near my cave. Hurry up now. Lakad went faster. What's near your cave? Simha asked, deliberately going slower. He scanned the way they had come. My family. It's a family event. You'll be the main guest. Simha knew what he almost said. He was going to be the main course. Simha realised that it was growing darker. The pretty vines looked scary, but he would use them. There will be so many sides, Lakad continued. Backing away, Simha said, I'll bet. A bear cub is delicious when eaten with berries, Lakad whispered, almost accidentally, as though he was so hungry that he couldn't help saying it out loud. Simha didn't need to hear more. He turned back to where he had come and slipped off as quietly as he could, turning left, then right, then straight. Was he headed in the right direction? He scampered as fast as his little legs could carry him. If only he had listened to his good friend Kiki. If only Ma Lioness was here. He plunged into a curtain of vines and boom! He ran into Lakad. Did you lose your way? Asked Lakad with a scary grin. No, he didn't. He was coming to find me, said a voice. Lakad saw Ma Lioness and Kiki emerge from the vines. Ma Lioness growled. Lakad turned and ran as fast as he could. Phew, said Simha, collapsing to the ground. His legs were shaking. His cheeks were red from running scared. Ma Lioness picked him up by his neck and carried him to the feast. How embarrassing. Everyone smirked. Never again, Ma. Never again will I talk to strangers, even if they pretend to know me, even if they say that you were their friend, said Simha. Now can you please put me down? Ma Lioness dropped him with a plop. And you never go anywhere again without your parents' permission. Now go get some food. A very hungry Simha and a very happy Kiki ran to the table to get some food. The end. Thank you for reading with Storyberries.com. Free stories for kids.